My dad was like having a blast. He had a buddy of his that came to the show. He's like, hey, a Polish accent, does your son do this all the time?
Like you didn't know like what you were.
No, exactly.
You knew you were a wrestler, but
and stuff. And my dad's like, yeah, every weekend the tits come out.
Speaking about VHS and DVDs, I always, what's your most cherished like VHS DVD that you have from back in the day?
Because I do collect a lot of them, and that's the thing. A lot of shows now, it's all on the internet right now. They got Internet Wrestling TV,
IWTV, Fight TV,
everything. So I'm a collector, and I kind of like having, even though maybe they don't even fucking work. I don't know anymore. But I have them for the cover art and everything. Because, again, we used to do a lot of work in that, too.
Yeah.
And we used to flyer telephone poles and put posters everywhere. Now it's all social media. So it's changed. It's evolved, and that's what we got to do. We got to keep evolving. But for me, I cherish my collection of stuff that I have. One of my favorite was it was an unfucking sanctioned show. Again, it's one of our bigger shows we do every year. Black and white cover. I think Chris Hero was there. We had a lot of good stars there, and I can't remember the year. I'm gonna say, 94. You know what? No, I was in 2000. No, exactly. Again, sorry, I was rewinding of some girl I had. She was 94. I had last night.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
I know. She came to my house with a walker. She left in a wheelchair. Yeah, 94.
You were not wrestling.
Anyway, no, I wasn't wrestling in 94. But I think it was 2004. Again, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. I wrestled XS, and we had a hell of a match that I watched back, and I'm like, shit, half of that stuff I can't even do anymore. I don't even know how I did it back then. I am part cat. I've used up 8 of my 9 lives. I'm on my last one right now, my last life with the animal. So I just hope he takes care of me as I'm taking care of him. Yeah, so that's the thing. That was one of my favorite DVDs. I think it was a 3 DVD set. Crazy show. Tits were out. My dad was ringing the bell on that show. My dad was like having a blast. He had a buddy of his that came to the show. He's like, hey, a Polish accent, does your son do this all the time?
Like you didn't know like what you were.
No, exactly.
You knew you were a wrestler, but
and stuff. And my dad's like, yeah, every weekend the tits come out.
Come meet my friend Sexxxy Eddy. He's wrestling tonight. And like, this is your friend?
Well, this is my dad. This is my son. This is my son. That's what you say. This is my son. So invite him to your wedding. He'll have a great time. So
I do.
We're looking for the lighter. We don't know where the lighter is.
Sorry.
So again, that was one of my favorite DVDs. Favorite VHS too was actually the one time. Oh no, the second time. So the first time I was in WWE was on the Tough Enough DVD. Actually,
well, get out. You were on Tough Enough. You were one of the participants.
You're gonna have to get the DVD. Right? The DVD exclusive, the Tough Enough.
I'll
DVD.
find it.
You'll get. I'll lend it to you.
Oh, you have it.
I'm on the bonus feature called The Rejects. Everyone that did make it. That was my first taste of WWE success.
The first ever Tough Enough?
I was like, yes, the first ever. And again, because of the Canadian, with Unibrow himself.
Maybe Miz, I think, was there too. Was he there if Miz was there?
See, my gimmick was Jizz. And they said, no, there's a Miz and Jizz. No, I did not. I think he retired. I started before him and I ended after him, so I'm still wrestling. But again, I'm on the Tough Enough, the Rejects bonus section. That was my first taste of WWE success.
Wow.
My second time was on the Kevin Owens Fight Owens DVD.
Yes.
Where they talk about me. They show a little clip. And I'm still waiting for my paychecks.
Still waiting for that residual.
Vince. Oh, Vince is not even there. Vince.
Yeah, TKO.
Did you see him at that event?
Vince, take your pills so you can send me some. At least let me in the catering room. Let me in the green room. See that? I just eat some of the food. That's all I want to do. I want to just give me a rib. No, just give me one rib. Put the drink right in my hand. Hey, you have change for 100? Chris Rock. If you don't know your movies, now you know. If you don't know, now you know. Cheers. Hey.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But what were you? You were about to ask something. Did you meet him?
You can't remember.
No, I was gonna say you see him at that last event. He's got a lot of bodyguards.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That means you're gonna make me fight all his bodyguards,
All of them.
and then you're gonna have to ask Vince for the money.
Yeah. The
You
money.
better not fail.
You could pay me
Take his black card.
in cocaine and pussy. And that's okay with me. That's okay with me.